Guy's a Hall of Famer. He's getting married to Taylor Swift, having a kid with her. He probably flies everywhere private and has private security everywhere he goes. And he's just kind of running around this fucking Titans game. It was officially a feel bad for Kelce.
From baby buzz to billion-dollar decisions, this saga twists harder than an overtime playoff thriller. An NFL analyst ignites frenzy by suggesting Travis and Taylor are stepping into a new life chapter. Then the Chiefs shock fans with a massive stadium move, reshaping Kansas City sports history overnight and sending ripples across the league and beyond.
The stadium we estimate will be approximately $3 billion. The practice facility will be approximately $300 million.
Emotions soar when Travis's heartfelt letter to Taylor finally comes to light.
Memories in this tour, but my favorite one is seeing you in concert for the first time, being mesmerized and swept off my feet by a woman who doesn't even know.
The finale teases a surprise twist. Mom may have secretly played matchmaker all along.
Oh my God, he's the nicest guy. And you know what? He really loves his mom.
Over the weekend, the internet did what it always does and completely lost its mind after an NFL analyst casually dropped a future baby into the Taylor-Travis cinematic universe, as if it were just another stat on the screen. While breaking down the Kansas City Chiefs' crushing loss to the Tennessee Titans, insiders say the analyst drifted into stream of consciousness territory, musing about Travis's Hall of Fame resume, his engagement to the biggest pop star on the planet, and then, without ceremony, implying the couple had already entered their having a kid era. No build-up, no confetti, no gender reveal theatrics, just vibes. The remark landed at the worst possible moment. Chiefs fans were already spiraling, with Super Bowl hopes for 2026 effectively toast, and emotions were raw. Travis was framed as a larger-than-life character who has seemingly won at life. Generational wealth, private jets, elite security, global fame, and a fiancé who sells out stadiums across continents. And yet there he was, still running routes in a late-season game that meant very little, bracing himself against linebackers eager to prove a point. The underlying reaction online was blunt and oddly protective. Why is he even here? Please fake a hamstring and relax.
Famer, he's getting married to Taylor Swift, having a kid with her. He probably flies everywhere private and has private security everywhere he goes. And he's just kind of running around this fucking Titans game. It was officially a feel bad for Kelce.
Naturally, Swifties and football Twitter latched onto the baby chatter like it was a limited edition vinyl, instantly spinning theories on repeat. To be fair, the idea didn't come completely out of nowhere. Both Taylor and Travis have, at different times, spoken thoughtfully about wanting a family someday, and since their August engagement, those conversations have only gotten louder. Once two people at this level of fame put a ring on it, the world collectively transforms into a nosy relative at Thanksgiving, asking questions no one actually answered out loud. Taylor's relationship with the idea of motherhood has evolved over the years. In her early 20s, she openly dreamed about a house full of kids and the beauty of pouring your entire heart into another human being. As her career and visibility exploded, reality set in. She later questioned how normal a childhood could really be when paparazzi cameras feel like permanent guests. The pop star lifestyle didn't exactly align with school pickup lines and PTA meetings, and she acknowledged that tension honestly on Travis's side. The evidence has always been quietly obvious. Anyone who's seen him with his nieces knows he entered his soft era long before the engagement. He's the ultimate fun uncle, fully committed to backyard touchdowns, tea parties, and showing up loudly for family moments. His inner circle hasn't been subtle either, with fellow athletes playfully teasing him and applying just enough pressure. And then there's his mom, who, by all accounts, is more than ready to level up to Grandma of the Year. No hints required.
He's had Travis number one. I do know.
Listen, and right now, Mom has Jason number one because he has kids.
That is true. She has said that. She has made that comment. She's put some pressure.
All of this lands differently when you zoom out and remember where Taylor was emotionally just a couple of years ago. In the middle of her massive tour run, she admitted that while the shows felt euphoric, her personal life was unraveling behind the scenes. Breakups stacked on top of breakups, and music became both her escape route and her stand-in therapist. The tour gave her structure and purpose when everything else felt unstable, and her most recent album sounded like a long, overdue exhale after 2 emotionally heavy years. The lyrics reflected isolation, frustration, and that sinking realization that maybe lasting love simply wasn't in the cards. Fast forward to now, and the contrast is striking. Taylor has found a steadiness with Travis that feels new, grounded, and noticeably calmer. While that sense of personal stability was quietly locking into place, another seismic shift was unfolding around Travis that had nothing to do with wedding plans or future family chatter. This one was about concrete, timelines, and crossing a state line. As fans focused on engagement rings and sideline glances, the Kansas City Chiefs were preparing one of the boldest moves in franchise history. After decades of memories, the organization began charting a path away from Arrowhead and toward Kansas with an ambitious new vision. Chiefs chairman Clark Hunt didn't take that lightly. This wasn't a spontaneous decision or a flashy rebrand moment. It was described as emotionally heavy, logistically exhausting, and dramatic enough to feel like a season-ending cliffhanger. Arrowhead wasn't just a stadium. It was an open-air cathedral of noise, frozen fingers, tailgates, and record-shattering decibel levels. It held generations of memories, and Hunt understood exactly how deeply fans were attached to it. Walking away from that history carried real emotional weight. But timing became the ultimate obstacle. Behind the scenes, negotiations with Missouri dragged on endlessly. Multiple layers of approval, constant back and forth, and unresolved details piled up until momentum stalled. The Chiefs were juggling conversations with the governor's office, county officials, and city leaders all at once, and nothing aligned quickly enough to match the franchise's long-term plans. Meanwhile, Kansas entered the picture like the organized friend who already booked the venue, sent the calendar invite, and confirmed the details. While Missouri debated, Kansas acted. And just like that, as personal narratives softened and professional ones hardened, the Chiefs' future shifted course, reshaping not just the team's roadmap, but the entire Kansas City sports landscape.
Dialogue with Missouri all the way through the end of last week. Just frankly, not everything was resolved that needed to be resolved. The big difference is we were working with one party here, the state of Kansas, and in Missouri we were working with the governor's office, the county, and also the city. And we just didn't get there from the timeline standpoint.
After political shakeups in Missouri, including leadership changes and voter recalls, progress slowed even further. In sharp contrast, Kansas reportedly moved at lightning speed. What took Missouri more than a year to navigate through the legislature took Kansas less than 3 months to approve in principle. That gap alone caught the attention of key decision-makers. Certainty became the buzzword. Kansas offered a clearer path, fewer hurdles, and a timeline that actually felt modern and realistic. The outcome is a jaw-dropping proposal that reads like a sports fan's dream, a roughly $3 billion domed stadium in Wyandotte County, promising year-round comfort, zero weather chaos, and a future where frozen eyelashes are officially retired.
The stadium we estimate will be approximately $3 billion. The practice facility will be approximately $300 million. And then we have committed to do a mixed-use district that will have at least $700 million invested, both in Olathe and Wyandotte County, and it could go up.
On top of that comes a sprawling new headquarters and training facility in Olathe, along with a mixed-use development designed to keep fans around long after the final whistle. The domed stadium was non-negotiable, unlocking opportunities Kansas City could never realistically host before, from Super Bowls to Final Fours and beyond. Fans, unsurprisingly, had strong reactions. Sources say Clark Hunt emphasized that preserving Arrowhead's soul remains a priority, even if the address changes. Tailgating traditions and that legendary, ear-splitting noise weren't optional extras. They were clear demands, echoed loudly and consistently throughout fan service.